difficult to keep the players happy if there aren't enough goals.
Big blow for Sunderland though with the loss of this afternoon. Sunderland have managed to do that. 28 Premier League meetings. A chance to move 9 points clear at their semi-final hoodoo and reach a title race as they seek to rule 22 years. Sunderland though, Brian Brobby, having won at Stamp season, could they spring another... returns to continue his run of starting. Picked up a knock against Chelsea, but he is fit. Term injury absence for Arsenal, so it's a bump for Noni Madueke at Leeds last Saturday. Gabriel Jesus, scorer off the bench at Ellen Road. Premier League game in the Sunderland goal this season. Began his career here at Arsenal. Turned to his former club for former Arsenal captain. Seemed to see the best of Brian Brobby.
And white colours that they share with...
Top of the Premier League, the opportunity tonight. Of course, we've got a big game at Anfield tomorrow, and the opportunity here.
Roll into that touchline to get the box, the midfield player. Get the cross in, lovely. He'd just been arriving onto that with a bit of momentum.
That he set up in a different game, in a different environment. Takeable victory for them by 3 goals to never look in any real discomfort there. But had a really bright.
Must have started really brightly.
One of each, yeah. By the game in which I think the title rivals would have won the day, but it was a perfect away performance of role that he's going to have to play all through.
Really good battle to keep your eye on this afternoon. Wins the foul.
Reach that landmark. Works into in the penalty area here as the cross comes. A strong, imposing defender and have Ronaldo looking to just watch that. Mendy.
Arsenal advantage whenever he can.
Such a big part in their brilliant goal in the playoff semi-final. It's been a fabulous journey. Lighted forward.
Gets the ball, but as he comes down, he gets bumped out of his moment. The goalkeeper drops it. That reaction to get
the Graham has a long look at it. He doesn't get there. Probably pushed the ball through, but now Arsenal back in possession. They had, and there's question marks as to whether their approach would be a wise one. It's proven to be the case as well. Sunderland 10 minutes into the game. Just lowest average possession, Arsenal the 3rd highest, so that's a really good run from him. He's looking for Gus. Sunderland managed to get the ball out. He does so well and step in and win possession back.
They just far too long on the ball.
Comes up for them. Nildo just thug it off. Brian Brobby in the battle. With his Saliba. Timber looks to just grab one from the group phase campaign in which they worked here by Sunderland and now room to advance. 3 Sunderland players in the box as the cross comes in. It's a well-timed challenge by Kai Havertz.
Enjoying the opening 15
on the league leaders. On the far side, really good piece of play. There's Declan Rice looking to cross, dangerous ball. Fiore, Havertz looking to take a touch. Timber backs himself in the... tells him to just get on with it. By Trey Hume, but he skips past him, so
Trossard gets that half yard, dinks it in.
Ueke, now can he pick somebody out here? He clips it.
That ball there,
Sweat just held up by Trossard, and he's happy to go. He swings in the cross. In comes the throw, and to Robin Roofs. What a season he's had, one with the 4th worst away record in the Premier. Zubimendi. Space for Zubimendi on the end out. He finds Rice into Havertz. Delivery of
finish here. It's cute. Decent ball in from...
Shift towards the front post now. The delivery is prepares to whip it in. Head to his keeper Trossard with the first time effort to release Zubimendi. He looks to put in a load, the ball back his way as well. In comes another cross. Way out in Sunderland now. The line to find Diarra, who manages to free, immediately reaches into his pocket to produce.
Got the passes off, got control of the ball, fed right from being in their own box. But
Trey Hume whips in.
Sunderland have put some good balls into the box. They win.
Ball bouncing around. David Graham comes out and
club and on further clubs.
Leverkusen team, and he'll represent it. Have a go there.
I'm keen to see how close this
second major tournament. Rice is going to let
from my position. He strikes it beautifully.
Isn't too far away. Well, we've seen him here. Moreno watching on here today. Sent in by Trey Hume. It's Pieli. Just to send in across the match.
Really covering a lot of...
Pretty good job so far from play. As Trossard looks to cross and it comes as Rice sends one in. High delivery. Swept out to find Gabriel
tough and bounces right in.
Gabriel waiting in the middle. Jesus just curls one.
This game nicely.
It's with the underdog mindset.
Yeah, and they really have every instance of this game so far.
Sends it long.
This little chop here through the legs gets the other.
Make something happen here. He's done really.
Saliba's fortunate, it just catches his foot on the
Here he's done really well. Saliba, of course, mindful of as the corner comes in. That Bray gets knocked out.
For Arsenal, can they produce it?
Determined to frustrate Arsenal and touch the cross and a chance to strike from the
It's said about finding something a little bit special. He doesn't just let the ball roll across his body, and that lets him shit. That's real, absolutely inch perfect. It had to be.
First half, they now find themselves now seeking a second in.
He penalised there.
Top of the Premier League tonight, or that they will have to wait so long for another. Possession cheaply given away by Calafiora, streaming forwards, tight angle. Again gets Arsenal onto the front foot, hit on, but he couldn't quite find the target. Well, they're really still advancing here.
Soeki's wide stretches the defenders, and that
Side of the post.
I mean, it opens up. I think
He's not surprised to see an in type of box. He likened it to basketball and the way.
yeah, this is just an example of the nuisance that Rob
Betrays you. Deep cross towards.
He's back to the ball, been spun the wrong way. He's got his back to the ball, been spun the wrong way.
This double pivot in midfield of Bryson.
I think it's Shipsing, main holding midfield player.
A few shaky moments at the end of the first half.
I wonder what that chap was at half-time. Does he?
Think from the day. Looking to turn, Louis had to move. The strike comes in, first time clawed out by
Into Sadiki, working into the box.
looking to keep the pressure on. Cross shot. Sweet behind, and an awkward moment here for Raya. Preju looking to wriggle his way through the shot. Saliba Mendy. That's just Robbie back to goal
Into midfield, Calafiora read it really.
trying to force his way through. Hammer. Touch it down the touchline to Brian Brobby, and now the bodies can get around the sun. Move his way through the challenges, trying a little more here. Odegaard here this afternoon, but having to. Time association, of course, with Sunderland, where he.
Good work, Sunderland. Easy to play against that. You don't see many.
Just a pop one into end play from him to find Chip. The ball pushed through, starting to offer a bit of threat. To just roll one to Trossard. All the way through.
Touch is a little bit heavy. I mean, it's disappointing.
Sunderland can't get out.
Defensively from Alderata here. Doesn't really step.
You're correct. 9 points clear at the top. But the job is already done. Also coming forward. Enzo looking for
An Arsenal shirt. He's slowly picking up from him.
And Sunderland wants to go around the outside. He manages to send it.
This will put a decent delivery, and it's a good ball in.
For Gyökeres. Hooks it back to Timber. Here's Trossard for the third to wrap up the 3 points.
It'd be some achievement not winning the trophy for us.
Here's Eza as they look for
Steals the ball well there as they get across the shop.
looking for Alderete, who Rice is really imploring his teammates who are looking to build their next phase of. Sent in by Rice to the front post.
Exciting moment for a little look at this fella. See what he's got.
Gulo towards the back post, the header down. Bearing down on goal, he rolls it to Gyökeres. Bearing down on goal, he rolls it to Gyökeres. Arsenal coursing through the veins once again. Victor Gyökeres, they stop them if you can. Stay in style. A second to here this afternoon, and it might not be over. Runs, threads it across to
Check there, nearly the spin. Driving run from mid.
the penalty area. Arsenal very much in the groove right now, Matt, as they check. Still get better for them. Martinelli going for goal. A 9-point lead. Arsenal cruise home to victory by 3-0.
One victory closer to a first Premier League title in 22 years.